2020, the Chinese year of the Himalayan alligator weasel, but it's also the year I have been invited on to TED Talk. Now today I'd like to talk about something that's very important to me. The origins of the man himself, Ted. Now, a lot of people have debated about who Ted actually is and why isn't he at any of the TED Talks. But it's actually a really interesting thing because Ted, the name Ted, comes from a Latin root. And the word it comes from is actually Tedithan. Now this word means to be absent. So you might be thinking, well, what does that have to do with Ted's name? Well, you'll notice Ted is right there, and Ted might also sound like another word, a German word, Tedit, which, if you're a major in English, you'll know is very similar to the word pedant, which actually means to focus on very important information. Now, pedant and Tedithan seem to contradict each other, don't they? Important information not being there? Now, what else is Ted hiding? Well, this is going to blow your mind. Ted is actually harvesting stars. You might wonder, well, what's he doing that for? Well, for people to star on his show. He is harvesting stars and transforming them into what look like people to go on these shows and collect energy. This energy powers his farm that is in Nebraska. Nebraska is an interesting place because it doesn't actually exist. Think about it. Have you ever heard of anyone from Nebraska? I haven't either. Ted invented Nebraska for this farming. Now, what is he farming here? Well, he's a very hungry dude. He likes to snack on things, small little grain-like foods that you can mix into butters and you can, put on different sandwiches, things like that. It's barley. Now, barley is an interesting word too, because it's also the name of one of the main characters in Disney Pixar's movie, Onward. Now, Onward's weird, because it's a magic-filled movie. It takes place in a different world altogether. And the world of Onward is a really interesting place, because it also gives us a look at different strange foods. And one of those foods is barley. Now, barley is interesting because he also has a younger brother. If you've seen the movie, you know that his younger brother is named Ian. Ian is also a very strange word. Because, I don't know about you, but it kind of, sort of looks like Now, this can't be a coincidence. Ted is Ian from Onward, and the world of Onward is Nebraska. Now, what are they doing here? What are they collecting stars for? Why is this important information that's being disregarded? Well, it's because Ted doesn't want you to know about his biggest secret. He has a pretty good haircut. And that is why peanuts are actually ground peas. Thank you very much.